Hi, I'm Christopher Klesh, better known as Coach Chris, founder and president of Lifetime Leisure Experiences. It's just a pleasure to be here with this Comeback Champion Summit. This is my second time around, and we're all coming back from Summit. So I want to focus on we're coming back from COVID. I'm known as the #1 travel guru and travel coach. And what we're going to get here is I hope to empower you to the inside secrets to safe luxury travel for just pennies on a dollar. Safe, yes, because we're all concerned about the ramifications of COVID and different strains, what's open, quarantine. Luxury, I'm no but Motel 6 guy. I like luxury. I like suites, nice views, good accommodations, all the resort amenities. But what's the problem? It's expensive. So I like to do it for pennies on a dollar. And I've been a coach for the last 18 years. I've empowered families through my talks. Normally, I'm a professional speaker, conventions, association meetings. How about going about doing this? But first, let's take a step back. Let me ask you a question. Would you all concur, believe that the best things in life aren't the things? They're not these. This is a Costco watch. This is no Rolex, $30 Costco watch. Oh yeah, I upgraded it with a nice leather band from Sears, but it tells time. But I feel, and I hope most of you would agree, the best things in life aren't the material things. They're not the things. What are they? Your health, that's mental and physical health, your friends, your family, maybe hopefully your faith, and really those precious memories and experience, those memories and experiences. And a lot of those memories and experiences do involve travel and leisure, whether it be a vacation, graduation, wedding, girlfriend's trip, you're semi-retired, a bucket list trip, whether you're going on cruises, national parks, you're playing golf, you're a ski bum like me, I'm a scuba diver, you want to go to Broadway shows, Las Vegas shows, or just sit on the beach someplace in Maui, have a drink on your balcony. Whatever it might be, it's those precious memories and experiences. Because we travel, really, think about it, not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. But what does travel do? Think about corporate wellness. After a vacation, you're more alert, you're rested, reduced stress. Your educational trips, the cultural trips with your family, you're building relationships, you're building health, you're outdoors, you're doing activities. A lot of them involve physical activities. Maybe it might be kayaking, canoeing, diving, playing golf. Like I said, you might want to experience those cultural experiences in other countries. You're visiting your relatives, you're having family reunions, and we're the comeback champions, right? We have to come back from this horrible environment we've all been in. We're transitioning for the last 18 months. Remember, churches were closed, restaurants were closed, schools were closed, your health club was closed. People couldn't travel. Planes, they stopped flying. Hotels were closed. You couldn't, there were laws, you couldn't have more 4 or 5 people. I think in California for a Thanksgiving dinner, they threatened to arrest you. But with the vaccinations, hopefully we're transitioning out of that. I know there's still some problems, etc. We're going to talk a little about safety issues in travel and leisure. But after all this, we need to travel. We need to retreat, all of us, even in this environment, call this a transition, new normal environment. We all need to retreat, relax, renew, rejoice, and remember for a lifetime. With our families and friends, we have our bucket list. We need to plan. There's really 3 aspects of travel. Think about it. We want to plan that trip, whether it's a wedding, that yearly vacation when our kids are out of school, to go to the Thanksgiving Day parade, or go to a Maui, or go see a ball game, or now they're having the Ryder Cup, or if you're in a NASCAR. So you want to plan that trip. And that gives you endorphins to your brain. It gets you through troubled times when you're working so hard. You know you're looking forward to that trip. I know for myself, I plan my ski trips a year in advance. I book my accommodations. And number 2, we actually have the adventure and the experience of that trip. that experience, that memory, whatever. We're skydiving, we're on the beach, we're having that reunion with our family, or it's a college football reunion, or whatever it might be, a wedding, bar mitzvah. Again, it might be a cruise with relatives. It's the experience. And with these gadgets now, think about it. We capture these experiences and we share them with our family and friends. We build that legacy. But what's the problem? It's expensive, right? It's expensive. We can't afford to travel. Hotel rates are going up. People have been hurt in this economy. Hell, what are we now? 35 trillion in debt, and potentially now with the new, I don't want to get political here, but what's before Congress? Hey, let's go another 5 trillion in debt. We can't afford it. There's inflation out there. Well, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to solve that problem, empower you that you don't have to be rich to live rich. I repeat, you don't have to be rich to live rich. So I'm going to give you a couple of ninja tips here that I think you could implement immediate. I'm trying to provide unique, immediate, actionable value to you, my audience. So you could take, these are takeaways. Think about travel and leisure in a different way, how to pay for it. Again, here in the United States, studies have shown working people, middle-class people, don't even take their 2 weeks of vacation. Whereas, as you know, in Europe, they're taking 4 to 6 weeks of vacation. It's sort of mandatory. It's a cultural thing. There's less stress. And there's so many beautiful places to go in the United States. You don't have to go to Europe or Mexico or the Caribbean. With all the variety in the United States, whether you're in New York for cultural activities, now Broadway's opening up in New York, going to football, baseball games, you like the beach, whether you want to explore Maui, whether you want to ski in the winter, you like shows in Las Vegas, you like national parks, or you like that cruise. There's variety, there's something for everybody, but the whole concept is to get that memory and experience. You look at your life, you look at your iPhone, whatever, your iPad, and you're going to capture these memories, and it's going to get you through troubled times. And it's going to give you something to look forward to. So again, the big problem, how do we afford it? Like I said, 35 trillion in debt. Hell, we're struggling out there. We even got President Biden now. Joe Biden's forced to fly coach on Air Force One. Kamala Harris is paying for checked bags. Hell, I was out in Hollywood last week visiting some friends. I saw pimps driving Kias, mafia families dining at the Olive Garden. Hell, Paris Hilton changed her name to Paris Red Roof Inn. She canceled her dog's yoga classes. The women only getting one boob down now. Hey, Wall Street, they had to lay off Johnson & Johnson. Even with the vaccination, they had to lay off one Johnson. My kid's school lunch program, instead of macaroni and cheese, it's now macaroni or cheese. So people are struggling out there. But the idea is we all still need to retreat, relax, renew, rejoice, and remember, because it's really about health, wellness, and those memories and experience. So let's get into a few tips right away. The biggest expense in travel, studies say, doesn't take a genius to know, the typical family vacation, let's talk about a family of 4, 2, 4, 6, is airfares. If you want to go someplace, airfares and accommodations. That probably makes up 85% of your travel budget. And it's expensive. We don't want to be paying the bank on credit cards. We don't want to be canceling trips. We don't want to chintz ourselves and say, oh, we got to stay in Motel 6s. We like those luxury resorts. We want those memories and luxury conditions. And that brings another point about safety. A lot of been talk about now with safety with COVID. Here's another tip. Be safe. A lot of people think the big thing, buzzword, Airbnb. You don't want to stay in somebody's house if you don't know it's not been sanitized up to standards. That's why I say now stick with the major hotel chains. They all have timeshares, which we'll get into in a minute. But number one, let's talk about airfares. Every airline, you don't have to pay to fly. Coach Chris, here, I haven't paid for a flight in 14 years, and I'm not married to a flight attendant. How do you do this? Every airline has an associated credit card associated with a bank, whether it's Delta Sky Miles program, their loyalty program is with American Express. Southwest Airlines is with Chase Bank. I think United is with Capital Bank. American Airlines, like I said, is with Barclay Bank and Capital Bank, and even the low-cost airlines, Frontier, Spirit, the international airlines, British Airways. If you want to go to Hawaii and Hawaiian Air, Aloha Airlines, they all have credit cards. And what you want to do is sign up for their credit card because usually there's an initiation bonus. For instance, Delta has a gold card now. They change weekly, so you got to stay on top of it, where you get approved for your credit card and you put it in your name and you spend, for Delta's promotion now, $2,000 within 3 months. You put, like myself, I charge my car insurance on the credit card or my homeowner's insurance to make that minimum purchase. And then at the end of the billing cycle, you're going to get, from Delta's case, 70,000 Delta Sky Miles into your account. That's enough to go to Europe first class. You get a card, your spouse gets a card, and you take it one step further. If you're an entrepreneur like I am, you get the credit card for your preferred airline, a business credit card. It all mounts up. There are credit cards out there that all you have to do is buy a pack of gum or a cup of coffee if you're approved for the credit card. You with me? It's with American Airlines, and you're going to get 60,000 American Airlines Advantage miles. This is like getting a coupon for $1,000. 60,000 miles is the equivalent of about $1,000 normally you'd pay for in a flight. So think about it. You buy a pack of gum, your spouse gets the credit card, she buys a pack of coffee, a cup of coffee. And at the end of the month, the billing cycle, you got 120,000 miles. You could go anywhere in the country a couple of times, domestic trips to Hawaii, Europe, Mexico, the Caribbean. So pick the airline that gets you to your desired destination, the one you plan to travel to, maybe on a family vacation, couples vacation, even a business trip, and subscribe to their credit card and get their sign-up bonuses. And most of these credit cards, I'd say 95, then you don't pay for luggage check-in, another savings. You're a family of 4, instead of paying that $30 to check in a piece of luggage with the credit card, there is no luggage check-in charges for your traveling party. That's another savings. Round trip, if you have a family of 4, that's another savings of $250 for buying a pack of gum. And also, as you use these credit cards, you put your normal charges on there, you're getting frequent flyer miles. By the way, these credit cards also have hotel sponsored programs. Hotels have credit cards. Now you go to American Express and get a Hilton credit card, spend a minimum of whatever, 3,000 or 4,000 on the credit card. If you're in business, it's very easy to do and get 120,000 Hilton Club points, Hilton points, honors points. If you're with Marriott, get a Marriott American Express card. And again, I think that comes with now their bonus is 120,000 Bonvoy points, their reward points, and that gets you into hotels for free. You could get a Marriott Visa card, again, a Visa card, and spend a minimum, I think it's $1,000. Again, put your normal expenses there, and you get you a free night in a hotel, plus again, about 100,000, 80,000 Bonvoy points. They call them Bonvoy reward points. And now Marriott has merged with Starwood, Westin, Starwood, Westin, Sheraton, and you have thousands of hotels to go to all their brands, whether it be a Courtyard, even the Ritz-Carlton. So again, for your family of 4, 2, 6, whatever it is, couple, just flying on business, get the credit cards. There's all sorts of blogs, which I'll get into later on in my presentation for you to subscribe to. They all mention the current credit card promotions. But start out small. Choose the airline you want to fly to get you to your desired destination. Sign up for their bank, credit card, pay the minimum. And if you're a client of mine, I give you the code to show you how to get, again, buy that pack of gum, cup of coffee, and wind up flying for free, first class to Europe, Paris, London, Rome, wherever you want to go, for buying that pack of coffee. Again, this is called travel hacking. These are inside secrets. You have to know some of these are promotional codes. They don't last forever. So use the credit card sign-up bonuses now. Most of the big bonuses, the value, the best return on investment is getting the credit card sign-up bonuses. Obviously, as we all know, as smart consumers, we don't pay interest. If you can't afford to pay the bill at the end of the month, you shouldn't be making the charges. You don't want to be paying credit cards 19, 20, 22% interest. So you pay the bill, you get the loyalty of no baggage checking. Another thing you get, another advantage is you get, say on American, you get priority boarding. After first class boards, you're going to be boarding that plane without fighting to get that overhead compartment space and saying, oh, we're full, we got to check your bag. That's another advantage. So that's my number one trip on airlines. You don't have to pay to fly, just get the credit cards. Put one in your name. If you're married, your spouse's name, your grown children. If you have a business, get the business credit card for that airline. And you too could be flying like travel coach Chris does for free around the world. And you don't have to worry about it. Again, another tip, again, you have to be smart when you fly. Obviously, the point system, the loyalty points, there's different statuses, tiers. When you fly in the off season, there's less points to use than if you're flying Christmas week, a holiday week. You choose an option. All the airlines have different schedules. Again, another tip on flying, I always recommend try to take that early morning flight. Try to fly nonstop when you can. Take that early morning flight. Okay, let's get into the next thing, is accommodations. They probably, that's one of the second biggest expenses or equal to airline expenses. Most people think hotels, resorts when they go on vacation. Oh, I'm going on that vacation. I think of the Marriott, Westin, the Venetian or whatever, or Ritz-Carlton if you're up there. Even the lower price hotels, the Courtyards, the Sheratons, etc. I'm saying for that family vacation, forget the word hotel. The typical vacation, 5, 7 nights. Why? Now listen carefully. Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, Westin, Starwood, Disney, Wyndham, even the Ritz-Carlton, they're all hotel chains. You could pay for a nice hotel room, sure, but all these hotel chains have timeshare products, or they used to call them timeshares. Now they're calling them vacation clubs. Timeshares got a bad rap because of the sales practices. But you could go, and here's a resource, redweek.com. And instead of thinking hotels at these resort areas, I'm talking about Disney World, Las Vegas, Hawaii, the Caribbean, Aruba, the Bahamas, St. Thomas, even in Europe, Spain, whatever, in New York City, all over Hawaii, every island in Hawaii, Maui, Ko'olina, Hawaii, the Big Island, they're flooded with these vacation clubs. All the major hotel chains have these vacation clubs. So you don't have to own the rent now. Try it out. Go on redweek.com, pick your destinations. They come in different sizes, from studios, 1 bedrooms that sleep 4, 2 bedrooms, 6 or 8, and you're going to get resort amenities. You're going to get a full kitchen, a washer dryer, all full resort amenities. Let's take me as an example. I go skiing in the winter. I'm not wealthy. I'm your middle-class guy. A hotel room in Vail, Colorado. At the Marriott, let's use the Marriott as an example, or the Hilton. They all run about $700 a night. Oh, and another $50 to park your car. That's expensive. And that's one room. If you have a family, you might have to get 2 rooms. You're up to $1,500 a night plus tax. Add the tax onto that. Do you know you could go on the internet? You don't have to own now. And from an owner, a half mile down the road in Vail, rent a timeshare, or they call it a vacation club, from an owner and get a 2-bedroom unit. Let's use a 2-bedroom unit that sleeps 8, 3 flat screen TVs, complete kitchen amenities, a balcony, a washer dryer, underground parking, free Wi-Fi. Oh, by the way, there's a clubhouse with an indoor-outdoor pool, sauna, steam room, hot tubs, whirlpools, free transportation right to the gondola where the skiers go up, and you're going to pay $200 or $300 a night. Translation: using these vacation clubs or timeshares, you're going to get triple the space, triple the amenities for 1/3 the price of a hotel room. So whether you're going to the Caribbean, Hawaii, skiing, even New York City, think about timeshares. Try them out. You don't have to own, rent from an owner. Then the more you get into it, if you like what you see, never, ever buy a timeshare direct from the developer. Never. Save 80%, buy it on the resale market. Here's another resource for you, TUG, Timeshare Users Group. I think it's .net or TUG2. You could Google it, Timeshare Users Group. They have resales where people are getting rid of their timeshares. They don't want to pay maintenance. You could buy them for $1, $50, etc. Just pay the maintenance and travel yearly to these beach. A lot of these timeshares are oceanfront. They all have balconies. They're all luxury. And again, we talk about safety. They have activities. A lot of them, some of them even have free golf. Where I stay, I'm down in the Palm Beach area. The Marriott on the ocean near me has free water aerobics classes, all sorts of kids activities, music, that sort of thing. Total luxury. Heated saltwater pools, hot tubs, etc. And the rooms all are sanitized to Marriott standards. Even a remote control of the TV is in a little plastic container there, like a Ziploc. They completely sanitize everything. They follow the state's orders of social distancing on the pool chairs. They spray them down. So if you're looking for safety, again, if you're looking for safety, you don't have to have every meal at a restaurant. If you're staying in these timeshares or vacation clubs, they come with full kitchens. Think of the money you'll save just by having your meal there, like I do. I stop off at Costco, stock up on food, or your favorite supermarket chain. And most of these resorts, these timeshares have grills, grill your steaks outside, sit on the deck there, the patio, overlook the ocean or a golf course, and live this luxury lifestyle, again, for pennies on a dollar. I can't emphasize that enough. And then when you decide this is a lifestyle I want, hey, this is a pretty good idea, then choose where you want to go. If you're a beach person, you're a mountain person, you're a skier, if there's a particular resort where your relatives are, you want to be in the mountains, and or on like Hilton Head. Some of them even come with free golf. I've set myself up and my friends at a beautiful Hilton Head resort where golf is free. Golf on 3 or 4 luxury courses, and the cart fees are free. And it sleeps up to 8 people. Again, 3 TVs, full kitchen, all luxury, and you're not paying tax by renting from an owner. So start thinking in the essence of timeshares. It's a complicated product. To know the inside secrets, to know all the loopholes, you got to need a travel coach. And I'm a mentor. That's what I've been doing for 18 years. I've been empowering people to take advantage of these deals. Another area, we'll go into it quickly because it's current, it's relevant, is renting cars now. Renting cars now, of course, double, triple. Hawaii, I understand a few months ago, they wanted $1,500 a week. My advice is join a loyalty program like National Enterprise Hertz. Try to figure out what your best corporate discount is. It might be through your employer. I was a former executive with AT&T, so I still use my AT&T corporate rate, or you could use an AARP rate if you're a senior, Automobile Association rate, etc. And you don't always have to rent at an airport because they tack on surcharges and taxes. take a Uber, a cab, rent from a downtown location. It might save you 30 or 40% of the total rent-a-car rate. Also, if you're a member of a loyalty program, you're going to get upgraded. You're going to pay for that mid-sized car, and for your family, wind up in an SUV. Also, another resource to check rental car rates is AutoSlash. AutoSlash.com. You put in the type of car you want, the number of days, where you're traveling to, and it compares right in front of you on your computer screen all the different rates. Again, we're trying to make it affordable. We want these luxury travel, as I say, this lifestyle of privilege when it comes to travel and leisure without breaking the bank. We want to come home and know when the credit card bills come in, hey, I didn't pay. I paid 10 cents on the dollar. I paid to fly for free, and I paid 10 cents on the dollar for these luxury accommodations. These are hotel chains. There's non-hotel chains, timeshares. They're all over the world. They're accessible. There's certain websites. Again, I mentioned redweek.com. I repeat that. There's Tug. Just a quick reversal, getting back to the airlines. If you're a family, I didn't mention it. Southwest now has a deal with, you get so many promotion points for using their credit cards. They have 4 different credit cards. You accumulate about 120,000 rapid reward points, or frequent flyer miles. They call them rapid reward points. And you wind up flying for free using their points, and you can name a companion. So if you time it right, you spend the minimums on the credit cards for your business, your major expenses, your insurance, myself, homeowners, you're going to be flying for free with a companion. So those are the number tips. They're very important. We need to save money. Not all of us are rich. Like I said, we're hurting out there. The middle class is hurting, but we still want this luxury lifestyle right on the screen there. Just remember that we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us, because it really is the memories and experiences that we cherish forever. And travel such is a big part of that. We're a comeback society now, comeback champions. We all want to be champions. We've been cooped up for a year and a half. We've been scared to travel, told it was unsafe. Now with the vaccinations and the better science, and with availability of maybe the additional dosage, or whatever they call it, booster shots, your children can be vaccinated. That's a tip. Also, when you're traveling, another tip from Coach Chris: before you check internationally now, always check before you fly internationally in this transition period. You want to know about vaccines, quarantine. If you do get sick, whose insurance pays for it, what the accommodations are, what's open, what's not open. Maybe swimming pools aren't open, activities aren't open, etc. If you go to Las Vegas, maybe not all the shows are playing. I'm looking forward to going to New York again. I'm an ex-conductor. I love Broadway shows, and they're supposedly they're open as of September, as I'm speaking to you here. Looking forward to that Christmas trip to see the Rockettes, the Christmas tree, and 3 or 4 Broadway shows. So there's a way to get around it. Again, I'm going to emphasize this. I've been helping people out for a year. I don't want to see you wasting money. You don't have to be rich to live rich. So a few other resources. Subscribe to the blogs. I mentioned travelgal.com. She's the expert on the Southwest Companion Pass. There's johnnyjet.com, miles2memories.com, travelpulse.com. Google them, travel blogs, and get them weekly. Set up a separate email if you're a travel junkie, especially if you're retired. Think about traveling in the off season. In other words, you don't always have to travel on holidays. If you want to save money, look to travel in the off season. You're going to save a heck of a lot of money. So I hope some of these tips help. Just to summarize everything now, again, it's time to travel again. It's for your health, wellness, your corporate life. We need to take our full vacations. We need to take our families. We need those cultural experiences, those physical mental experiences, exploring things. If you're retired, you have a bucket list. See our relatives, see our families, have those reunions, go to football games, get out and enjoy yourself and see the country, see the US. If you want to go to the islands, that's fine. I've been to most all of Hawaii, all over the Caribbean. I've been all over Europe. I've been around the world. Once Africa, safaris. Oh, cruises. I'm not a cruise expert, but I get asked this question a lot. What if I want to go on cruises? The best resource to get for cruises now is Vacations to Go. Vacationstogo.com. They have a newsletter. I just opened mine up 2 days ago. They had cruises now 90% off to the Bahamas, to the Caribbean. Obviously, they're trying to fill the ships. But again, think about your safety. Is it safe? Do you want to do that? But now I think that's the best source for people that want to go on cruises. I'm there to help you. What I'm doing now is normally, if you're looking for a speaker for your association, your convention, your travel group, your trade group, etc., get in contact with me. Send me an email, lifetimeleisure@bellsouth.net. We do speaking engagements. We customize it for your travel group. We talk about corporate wellness, work-life balance, and give you more of these trips. But for listening here, being part of this great Comeback Champion Summit, and I want to thank Shay Brown and Kat and Lauren for putting this together. They're the producers of this, helping me on screen here. I'm giving away a free 99 travel tip ebook. Just go to my send me an email, lifetimeleisure@bellsouth.net, your name, your email address. I'll send you 99 other travel tips. Also, more importantly, I'm offering to people listening to this broadcast, the virtual summit, participants here, a totally free virtual telephone consultation. Call it discovery call. I'll answer your specific questions, let you know how to plan your travels, because everybody's a little different. Some people travel different times of the year, different size parties. Like I said, their travel needs, their desires, their wishes, because we look forward. My company, Lifetime Leisure Experiences, we look forward to servicing your dreams and bringing families together so your memories can last forever. So book a call with me. I have an automated a calendar for those calls. You could go to CoachChrisSpeaks.com. Coach Chris, spell it out, speaks.com. Book a call, convenient time. I'm even going to give you my phone number, my cell number. I'm so happy to be on this broadcast. I want to help you out. We've been cooped up long enough, social distancing long enough. It's now to get back to the normal situation, enjoy life, create those memories and experiences, and bring our families together so the memories last ever. Again, my phone number, 561. Call me direct. Just said you heard the broadcast. You want more information. I'll answer your questions. I'll send you the ebook. I'll talk about speaking engagements. I'll put you in the right direction. I'll show you how to fly for free, what are the best deals on a certain airline, so it costs you nothing. Again, 561-386-2986. So safe travels to everybody. God bless you. Let's get back to normal, and let's all be safe out there, healthy, but let's all create these precious memories and experiences that do last for a lifetime. And it would be my pleasure and honor to be your travel coach, your travel mentor, to point you in the right direction, because it's complicated. There's 50, 100 different websites. I cut through all the BS. I show you how to do it. Again, this is luxury travel now, not Motel 6, 4, 5-star luxury travel accommodations, but you're going to be paying Motel 6 prices. So I look forward to speaking to you again. CoachChrisSpeaks.com. My phone number, 561-386-2986. If you just want the ebook, send me an email to lifetimeleisure@bellsouth.net. Just say you heard this broadcast. And again, let's thank Shay Brown and everybody associated with the Comeback Champions Summit, because we are all coming back from something. This country, this world's changing now, but still, our families, our health, and these experiences and these memories are what's important. They're precious. They do last for a lifetime, and they're priceless. So let me help you do and accumulate these memories and experiences without breaking the bank. Again, thanks, and I do look forward to speaking to you soon.